Hi everybody, welcome to a very special video. Firstly, if you're new here, my name is Kira, Island Socialist on Instagram, and my blog is islandsocialist.com. So like I said, today's video is a very special one. I have a special announcement, a special collaboration, and a special tutorial. Today's video is just jam-packed with all sorts of fun stuff. You're gonna want to stick around. Keep watching! So I know you're all wondering what this special announcement is, and you're also wondering about this fabulous top that I'm wearing, right? My special announcement is all about this top. Your girl is a Love Notions ambassador. Round of applause. I am super happy and excited, and I feel so blessed to be presented this opportunity. And my other two newbie friends are really special people to me. One is Josie and the other is Crystal, and they both have blogs and YouTube channels as well, so I'm going to link all their information down below because this collaboration is with these two lovely ladies. We all chose to make the Rhapsody blouse and dress pattern by Love Notions just to get the ball rolling. So as soon as you're finished watching this video, head over to their channels to see what they made. If you are not familiar with the Rhapsody pattern, it is a blouse and dress pattern. It was actually recently updated to include the dress style and also to include the new sizes. So the pattern actually goes from extra small to 5X, and there is a full bust option. One of the reasons why I'm so proud to be a part of the Love Notions team is this size range. I mean, it is obvious everybody's not the same size, we are not the same shape, and I just love that they cater for as much people as possible. Just for reference, if you're not familiar with me or if you're coming over from one of the other ladies' channels, my measurements are down below, but I am 40.5 bust, 33 to 34 waist, and my hips, honestly, my hips change. One day I'm a 44, the next day I'm a 45, and the next day I'm a 46. My weight and my measurements fluctuate like crazy. I kid you not. My high bust changes from 36, 37, 38. It all depends on the day. It depends on what I ate for the day. It depends on if I exercised the day before. I am one of those people who struggle with weight fluctuation. Anyway, so I went according to the size chart, and as you can tell, it fits me absolutely perfectly. So I made size large, and the only adjustment I had to make was shortening. Y'all know already, short people problems. So I had to shorten this top a total of 3 inches. So I did 1.5 inches above the waist and 1.5 inches below the waist. And the sleeves I shortened by 1 inch. This sleeve style is the 3/4 sleeve bishop, by the way. And one of the perks of this pattern is that there are 9 sleeve options. I don't think I've ever come across a pattern that has that many sleeve options. Let me see if I can remember them all. So there's sleeveless, cap sleeve, short sleeve, flutter sleeve, 3/4 with a cuff, 3/4 with a flare, bishop, 3/4 bishop, that is, trumpet, and long sleeve bishop. 9 sleeve options. And for our collaboration, we wanted to show you different sleeve options. So I made the 3/4 bishop, and you'll have to go and see which sleeves Josie and Crystal made over on their channels. I am alone now with the blouse option, and they both made absolutely stunning dresses, and now I need the dress version in my life. So on to the features of the pattern. So as you can tell, there is a yoke on the back, and this yoke is applied using the burrito method. So the inside of the yoke is lined, and there are also gathers at the front here that go into the yoke. Flip my hair out of the way. The front has a notched V neckline, and the neckline is finished with self-made bias binding. Now, this is made for drapey and lightweight woven fabrics. This is a rayon. I used almost an entire bottle of starch on this fabric because I'm gonna come up close so you can see the neck binding, how delicate and how thin it is. I used my bias binding makers that I got from Amazon. If I can find it, I will link it down below. And my finished binding is 1/4 inch. And then you have these ties. These ties are optional. You can actually just finish the notch and have the open notch without the ties, but I absolutely love the ties. And as you can see, I did add a little something to my ties, so I have these fun tassels and beads. And if you remember at the beginning of the video, I said I have a special tutorial. I am going to be showing you how to make these tassels and apply them specifically to this blouse. So let us skip to that tutorial now. I am making double layered tassels to attach to my Rhapsody blouse. This is what one tassel looks like. So I'm going to make another one that will then attach to this one. So let's go through the items you need to make your tassels. First thing you need is embroidery floss, of course. I'm using these two colors. You need scissors, some beads. I have these options. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use or if I'm going to use a combination of the two. You need an embroidery needle or just any needle with an eye that is big enough for embroidery floss to pass through. You're also going to need a comb, and you're going to need card or cardboard. I am using a toilet paper roll because why not? It's what I had in my house, and I've cut a piece that is the width that I want my tassels to be. So this width creates a tassel this size. So the first thing we're going to do is roll off just a little bit of our floss, and we're going to start wrapping it around our card, just like so. So I have wrapped mine a total of 30 times. Now we're going to snip off the end. We're going to lay this aside, and we're going to cut a string about 5 inches or so. Now what we're going to do is thread this string underneath all of the layers. We're going to bring it to the top evenly, and we're going to tie a knot. So this is what it looks like once my knot is tied. Now we're going to slip the card out, and you're going to see that we have some loops here. So we're going to hold up at the knot. We're going to slip the scissors through the loops and cut through. And you can already see the tassel starting to form. Now we're going to lay this down, and we're going to cut another 5-inch piece of string. Now with this string, we are going to wrap around a few times and tie a knot. Now with the strings that are hanging from the knot, I just include those in the tassel, so I just push them down. And now you can see that it's really uneven, so you want to do some trimming. Now I am not too much of a perfectionist with this part, although I'm a complete perfectionist in life in general. I don't mind the tassels looking a little bit rough, believe it or not. I think it adds some texture. So this is what my tassel is looking like. And now for the fun part, I'm gonna just comb through the tassel. This is gonna make it a lot fluffier. So what I'm doing now is just spreading out the tassel completely, so that I can kind of see where the center is, and that is because we're going to thread the other tassel up through this one. So here I have my needle, and we're going to thread the ends of the first tassel through here. This is the tassel that you would want on the bottom layer. So I have my tassel threaded, and we're just going to go up through the center. Make sure you come out pretty much center at the top. I'm gonna pull that through. It may take a little bit of force, but it's gonna come through, I promise. There we go. So now to attach the tassel to the ties of the Rhapsody blouse, the first thing you want to do is get your beads. You're going to thread those on first. Just kind of shift them up out of the way. Then you're going to separate the strings of the tassels, and what we're going to do is tie it on to the string of the Rhapsody blouse. So I have a little knot. I'm just going to snip off the ends of the knot. We're gonna slide this knot down a little bit more on the string. What we're going to do now is fold this back up onto itself. You're gonna stitch right across here to join this, and then when you pull down the beads will then hide all of this. I am actually just gonna hand stitch mine on because it's gonna be a little bit fiddly under the sewing machine. Okay, so I have the edge hand stitched down, and now we're just going to slide the beads down to cover all of this. And because it will be hanging, the beads will stay down, so you have no need to worry about that. And of course, after all of that handling, you're gonna want to fix your tassel again back into shape, and that is one side finished. I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial and you want to try these tassels for yourself to add to your Rhapsody. Of course, I'm going to link the pattern down below, and since I am a brand ambassador, it means that I have an affiliate link, and if you do purchase from my link, I will earn a small commission and it will cost you nothing extra. I also forgot to mention at the beginning of the video that this pattern is trimless and has layers, which is a lifesaver. You guys know how I feel about patterns with layers and also patterns that are trimless. Like, it's a godsend. So this was actually a really quick, fun make. The part that took the longest was obviously the neck binding, because I took extra special care when applying this, but I absolutely love how it turned out, and this is like the perfect beach top. And of course, I did my photo shoot on the beach, so I'm gonna insert my photos now so you can see me strutting myself on the beach in my fabulous new Rhapsody blouse. That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed, I would appreciate it if you like this video. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Please do not forget to head over to Crystal and Josie's channels so you can see their mix. I promise they're absolutely beautiful. And of course, I'm going to link the Rhapsody pattern as well as the Love Notions website down below, so you can go check it out if you like, and also see what other good stuff they have on their website. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Island Socialist, and you can subscribe to my blog as well, www.islandsocialist.com. I am out and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.